This news update is brought to you by...
Grab somebody and tell them hello. Your happiness will be connected to flow. Smile and cheer because that is we flow. Grab somebody and tell them hello. With your hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air, hands in the air. This is how we flow, yeah. Grab somebody and tell them this is how we flow.
This is the Barbados Today afternoon news update for Friday, August 7th. I'm Mary Claire Williams. Thank you for joining us. A St. Michael family is still trying to come to terms with the sudden loss of one of their own last night. Primary school teacher Dwight Holder died on the spot at Bedford Lane, Bush Hall, following a shooting which also left his cousin John Leach injured. Leach was rushed to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital with 2 gunshot wounds. Yvette Holder, the aunt of the 2 men, is puzzled by the tragic incident.
I was in my bed, sitting down, and I just hear gunshot. Then I hear my nephew coming, you believe I get shot? And I look, he had one in the back of his neck, and he said he think he get shot in his head. And then he said, well, you believe do I get shot? And I feel it, they called what their fatty face on the ground. But that was it. That was it. And then no trouble, nobody. Then it'll be just so I banged them and all and thing as usual, so he went to go home. I just can't believe that he gone through a day. Just can't believe that he don't do no boy nothing.
Dwight Holder was a teacher at the Half Moon Fort Primary School. It is not a done deal. President of the National Union of Public Workers, Akani McDowell, says there's still a possibility that the Customs and Excise Department will not be absorbed into the Barbados Revenue Authority. Following talks on Wednesday involving Finance Minister Chris Sinclair and officials from the NUPW and the Barbados Workers Union, Sinclair assured that customs would be merged into the BRA. But in an interview with Barbados Today, McDowell says the negotiations are still ongoing and the decision to move lies in the hands of the workers. He added that the decision will be made when option forms are issued at the end of negotiations. Residents of White Hill and Hillaby in St. Andrew are crying out for relief. The communities which have been grappling with severe water outages for weeks are pleading with the Barbados Water Authority to aid their plight. Sheep farmer Theodore Jordan of Hillaby told the Barbados Today team that taps have been dry for 4 days this week and the BWA water trucks have not visited the area. Shopkeeper Neville Lowe lives in Whitehall and he says the poor water supply is hurting his business, while others complain they are forced to miss days of work. Residents in White Hill say the problem is being compounded by the poor state of the main access road to the area, which can no longer accommodate vehicles. They are pleading with the Ministry of Transport and Works to take another look at the area. In other news, this Friday, Prime Minister Frundle Stewart says he wants to remain in office for a long time, but he won't be taking any advice from political experts on how to maintain his reign. Instead, he is planning to consult with the King and Queen of the Crop, Grantley Hurley and Judy Cumberbatch. They have jointly held their titles for 31 years. Prime Minister Stewart made his intentions clear as he addressed the official crop-over reception at Ilara Court, signaling the end of the 2015 season of festivities.
Of course, we could not have anything called crop-over if there was nothing called the crop. And the crop could not end, could not be over, if there were not people to cut the canes. And therefore, I'm very pleased to know that we have with us again tonight the King and Queen of the Crop, who have graced us with their presence. As I understand it, this King and Queen of the Crop have been reigning for well upwards of a decade now. And it has occurred to me that I need to have a consultation with them to find out what is the secret to having a long unbroken reign, because I am interested in having one myself.
The grand affair also had its moments of fun. Calypsonian Colin Spencer got the attention of the gathering when he broke into Pekong after performing one of his crop-over renditions. After firing lashes at fellow Calypsonians, the veteran performer attempted to get Prime Minister Stewart to speak.
Be patient and have no fear. Quality songs take time, and I never rush things like them other composers do. When you hear my finished product, sometimes it takes me about a year or two. Oh yes, I am taking notes on this Dems administration each and every single week. And when I'm done with the tale, I'll be known as the one man who managed to get Frondel speak.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Got it in my hand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Got to understand, yeah. My Barbados, my bank. Ain't nothing like a core bank spare. None of them others just can't compare. You just got to love that taste. It's the world-class thing this land makes. Whether I'm cruising or at a bar, whether I'm at home, my bank spare is never far. For this blessing, got to give God thanks. My Barbados, my bank.
To the region now, a Trinidadian health inspector is counting his blessings after being mauled by pit bulls. He was attacked by not one but 3 dogs while on the job. He lived to tell his story to TV6 News.
David Wilkins went to work as a health inspector on Monday and ended up in a fight for his life. Wilkins said he went to a room to inspect a house, and when he got there he saw 3 pit bulls in the yard. An occupant of the house then said he would lock the dogs away to allow Wilkins to do his job. The occupant of the house then let Wilkins in, after it seemed the dogs had been locked away safely. Wilkins said 1 pit bull attacked from his left, and a 2nd pit bull attacked him from the right. The health inspector had his hands full in this battle for his life. The 3rd dog was behind him, with the homeowner jumping in and trying to subdue that dog.
That one, he was a bit powerful. Thank God for the strength in my arms still. He eluded my grip and he lunged at my face while on the ground. And I just moved back my head, and there he made a snatch at my head area, but then moving back, he bit off a piece of my lip.
He believes that move to pull back his head saved his life.
On the international scene, a crisis is unfolding on 3 Greek islands, now grappling with an influx of refugees. The United Nations Refugee Agency says accommodation, water and sanitation are all inadequate for hundreds of asylum seekers on Kos, Chios and Lesbos, and the situation is shameful. More in this BBC report.
At night, the sea is largely unguarded. This boat full of Syrian families takes its chance and makes it from Turkey. There's no one to welcome them, but no one to stop them either. This Greek police car leaves them alone. During the day here, migrants crowd outside the local police station.
This is a crucial list for these migrants. If their names are on the pieces of paper posted here, they will be able to get their papers and they'll then be able to leave this island and go on to the rest of Greece.
Hundreds of migrants sleep in the abandoned Captain Elias Hotel without electricity. The heat and the mix of nationalities make this a difficult refuge. This island may be built for visitors, but its uninvited migrants struggle to find a home. They stay beyond a welcome they never had.
That's the afternoon news. You can join us again this evening. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. Also, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also, tune in to Channel 101 on Lime TV as well as Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I am Maricla Williams. Good afternoon.